Good morning, students. So today we are going to start with a new chapter, chapter 13, which is direct and inverse proportions. So first let us understand what is proportion. See, I am having a number which is 5 by 15. I am saying these two numbers are in direct proportion. These two numbers are in proper proportion. How? See, 5 by 15 is 1 by 3. So the answer is 1 by 3. Here see 15, 45, if you divide both with 15, we will get here 1 by 3. So here also we are getting 1 by 3, here also we are getting 1 by 3, which means they are in proportion, they are in equal. So let us assume one example here. If the cost of one apple is 10 rupees, then the cost of 5 apples is 50 rupees. Yes? So let's take the proportion of that. See here. 1 by 10. 1 apple 10 rupees. 5 apple 50 rupees. If you divide it, you will get 1 by 10. So they are in proportion. Okay, so this is what proportion is. Okay, so now let us take one more example from the book. See, in the book it's given, if the cost of 1 kilo of sugar is 36 rupees. So cost of 1 kilo sugar is 36 rupees. Then what would be the cost of 3 kilo of sugar? If 1 kilo is 36, 3 kilo is obviously how much? 36 into 3, which is equal to how much? 108 rupees. Okay, so let us make a box and represent this. This is quantity, this is price or cost. Okay, so 1 kilo, quantity is 1 kilo, price is 36 rupees, quantity is 2 kilo, price is how much? 36 into 2, how much? 72. If the price is 3 kilo, it is going to be 3 into 36, how much? 108. If the price is 4 kilo, then 4 into 36, how much it is? 144 rupees. So for 1 kilo 36 rupees means for 2 kilo 2 into 36 72, for 3 kilo 3 into 36 108, for 4 kilo 4 into 36 144. All of them are in direct proportion. If you divide it, you will get the same answer, which is 1 by 36. See, 2 by 72. If we divide, we will get 1, we will get 36. With 2, if we divide, we will get 1, then in the bottom we will get 36. So here, see, this 1 by 36. This also, if we divide by 3, we will get 1 by 36. This also, if we divide by 4, we will get 1 by 36. So this is in proportion. Okay. Now students, there is a formula for direct proportion, which is x by y or x1 by y1 is equal to y x2 by y2. So if you multiply x1 with some number, we will get x2, and that with the same number, if you multiply y1 also, we will get y2. There has to be a proportion. Like if this is 2 by 5, if I multiply 2 with 2, then I have to multiply 5 also with 2 to get a number which is in proportion, like 4 by 10. So if I multiply the numerator with 2 and if I multiply the denominator with 3, then I will get 4 by 15. 4 by 15 is not in proportion. 4 by 15 is not in proportion. Okay. So the formula is very clear. x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. Now let's move on to page number 204, example 1. The cost of 5 meters of a particular quality of cloth is 210. Okay. Tabulate the cost of 2, 4, 10, 13 meters of cloth of the same type. So here let us make a box because they have asked us to tabulate. I have made a box. Okay. So here I am giving two names, one is x and one is y. This x represents the meter, cloth meter, length of the cloth, and the y represents the cost of that cloth. Okay, so this is like the length of the cloth and this is like the cost of that cloth. Okay, so the first thing that is given is we have to find for 2. We have to find for 4, 5 is already given, and then we have to find for 10. Okay, I am solving till 10. Okay, so 5 they have given us 210. 5 they have given us 210. Okay, see. Now what is missing? The cost is missing for 10, 4 and 2 meter. Now let us say this. Let us call this as y2. Okay, this is our y1. Consider this as y1 and consider this as x1. Okay, so this is the y2, this is our y3, this is our y4. Now, using x1 and y1, we have to find y2. Okay, how? We know the formula which is x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. Let us put here. What is x1? x1 is 5. What is y1? y1 is 210. Is equal to, what is x2? Now see, x2 is the number which is above y2. Here it is y2 means this is x2. So x2 is 2 divided with y2. y2 is missing. We have to find it. So see, 5 by 210 is equal to 2 by y2. Now here we want the value of y2, but y2 is in the denominator. We have to bring it to the numerator. How to do it? What I am going to do is I am going to do cross multiplication. So when I do cross multiplication, this will go here and this number will go here. So we will get here y2 in the numerator along with 5. Okay, 5 is already there, this y2 will move, and from division it will become multiplication. Is equal to this 2, keep the 2 as it is and bring the 210 there. Okay. Now from here we want to find the value of y2. So y2, let me run this. Okay, so y2 is equal to y2 is equal to 2 into 210. Keep them as it is. What we have to do is we have to move this 5. When we move this 5, it will go to the denominator. So it will come here. So the final answer that we will get is 5 for the 20, 5 for the 10. So y2 is equal to 42 into 2 is how much? answer we will get is 84 rupees. So the answer here is 84 rupees. So for 2 meter, 84 rupees. Okay. Next, move on to the next one. So here 4 by y. Here also we have to apply the same formula, which is x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. But instead of y2, we will put here y3 because this is what we have to find. So y3. Okay. So x1 by y1 is equal to x3 by y3. Now, how much is x1? x1 is 5. How much is y1? y1 is 210. Is equal to how much is x3? x3 is 4 because the number above y3 is always x3. So what divided with y3. Okay. Now we want the value of y3, but y3 is in the denominator. So what we do is we will bring the y3 from denominator to numerator. We will get 5 into y3 is equal to 4 into 210. Okay. Now same thing we have to apply here also. y3 is equal to after this I am writing here y3 is equal to 4 into 210, and this 5 has to go from here to the right hand side. When you move to right hand side, from multiplication it will become division, divided by 5. So y3 we will get 4 into 210 by into 5. So if we divide, we get 42. 42 into 4, 4 to 8, 4 4 6, 168. So the answer is, so the answer is 42 into 4, which is 168. So the y3 value is 168. So for 2 meter 84, for 4 meter 168, for 5 meter 210, and for 10 meter x1 by y1 is equal to x4 by y4. So x1 is how much? 5. x2 is y1 is how much? 210. x4 is how much? x4 is 10 and y4. Okay, we want to find the value of y4. So y4 into 5 is equal to 10 into 210. Now from here we want to find the value of y4. So y4 is equal to 10 into 210 divided with 5. So we can cut this in 42. 42 into 10. 420. So the answer is 420. Okay students, so I think you are clear with example 1. Now let's move on to example 3. In the example 3, let me read out. If the weight of 12 sheets of paper is 40 gram, how many sheets of the same paper would weigh 2.5 kilogram? Okay. Now, it's the weight of 12 sheets. So we have number of sheets and the weight. So let's make a diagram for this. number of sheet, and we have weight of sheet. Weight of sheet. So we have number of sheet, this is number of sheet, this is weight of sheet. So we are given 12 sheets. 12 sheet, and the weight is 40 gram. So how many sheets of the same paper would weigh 2.5? See, this is 1/2 kilo is nothing but 2.5 kilo. 1/2 kilo is nothing but 2.5 kilo. 2.5 kilo means how many gram? 1 kilo is equal to 1000 gram. So 2.5 kilo is 2.5 into 1000. 2.5 into 1000. 2.5 into 1000 is 25 by 10. I am converting decimal to fraction. 25 by 10 into 1000. This 0 and this 0 will get cancelled. I will get 2500 gram. 2500 gram. Okay. So the reason I wrote like this is this is in gram. So whatever you have to place here also, that should be in gram. So I am getting how much? 2500 gram. Now next question is, how many sheets would weigh 2500 gram? The question is, how many sheets do you have to put to get 2500 gram weight? With 12 sheets the weight is 40 gram. So how many? The question is how many? So I will put, because we do not know that value, I am taking that value as x. It's just a normal variable. Okay. Now let's put the formula where we have to put x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. So this is our x1, this is our y1, this is our x2, this is our y2. Okay, don't get confused with x2 and x. Okay, x2, x1, y1 and x2, y2 are just terms to represent the proportion. But this is that values. 12 40 x 2500 values. So 12 by 40 is equal to x that we have to find divided by 2500. So from here we will get 12 by 40 is equal to x by 2500. From here we will get a value which is x. See, x is in numerator, but we want to find the value of x, which means nothing should be there in the denominator. This has to be. So 12 divided by 40. This is in division in the denominator. When we move it to the when we move to the left hand side, it will go into the multiplication. So 2500 See now, this 1 0 and this 1 0 will get cancelled. 12 divided by 4, 3. X is equal to 25 into 3 is how much? 25 into 1 is 25, 25 into 2 is 50, 25 into 3 is 75. So the answer is 75 0. So 750 pages. Yes, 750 pages are required. How many pages? 750 sheets are required to get a weight of 2500 gram. Okay, students. Now, look at the example 4. So in the example 4, a train is moving at at a uniform speed of 75 kilometers per hour. Okay. How far will it travel in 20 minutes and find the time required to cover a distance of 250 kilometers. Okay. First let us make a box like this. This is distance traveled and time taken. This is time taken. Okay, distance traveled by time taken. So it's saying in a question that 75 kilometer per hour. 75 kilometer per hour, which means in 1 hour, which is 60 minutes, it is traveling 75 kilometer. See, if it is traveling at a speed of 50 km per hour, that means in 1 hour it is traveling 50 km. Okay, so 75 kilometers per hour means it is covering 1 hour. Within 1 hour it is covering 75 kilometers. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So here we will write distance traveled is 75 and time taken is in minutes, because the question in the question you can see that it is asked in minutes. Question number 1, how far will it travel in 20 minutes? So that is given in minutes. That's why I am converting 1 hour to minutes, 60 minutes. Okay. Now distance traveled is 75 kilometers and time taken is 60 minutes. Now the next question is, how far will it travel in 20 minutes? Which means time is given, we have to find the distance. Next is, second question is, find the time required to cover a distance of 250 kilometers. Time, we have to find the time. So I am taking this time as well. Okay. Now let's use the proportional formula, which is x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2. So if we put into the value, this should be in proportion. Yes. So 75 by 60 by 60, this should be equal to x by 20. So see here, we want to find the value of x. So we will keep x here, we will keep x here, and we will move 20 from here. When we move 20 from here, it will go to the numerator. So already here we have 75 and 60. Already this is there. So I will write like this. Now this 20 has to move towards x. In the when we do cross multiplication, it will come to the top in the numerator. Division will become multiplication. Okay. Now see, 0 and 0 we can cancel. With 2 we can cancel 6 with the 3. 75 by 3 is how much? 75 divided by 3, 3 to 6, 1, 5, 3, 5, 50. So the answer is 25. The answer is 25. So the how much distance will it travel in 20 minutes? It will travel 25 kilometers in 20 minutes. Okay. Now see the second value, 75 and 60. With this we have to find the value of this. The distance traveled, 250 by 5. Now see, the value of y is in the denominator. We do not want the value of y in denominator. We want to find the value of y. So that's why we will move it into the numerator. Now to move it into the numerator, we have to do cross multiplication. When we do cross multiplication, this will move from here to here. We will get y into 75. Division will become multiplication when we will move from right hand side to left hand side. So y into 75. Below we have 60 is equal to 250. I just move this from here to here. Okay. Now we want to find value of y. So what I'm going to do is y. Let's keep y there. Now we have to remove the 75 from here. So already 250 is there. And this 60 from denominator will move towards here. Divided with 75. Okay. Now we will get the value of y. So how much it will be? With 3 if you divide 3, 20. With 3 if you divide, you will get 25. 25, 250 by 25 is 10. 25 into 10 is 250. So 10 into 20 is 200. So how much it will take? 200 minutes. It will take 200 minutes to cover 250 kilometers. 200 minutes is how many hours? 200 minutes is 200 divided by 6, 60 minutes. So we will get 20, 6, 3, 18, 2. So 3 into 2 by 6 of 16. So we will get 3 hours 20 minutes. Okay, 3 hours 20 minutes. 200 minutes are equal to 3 hours 20 minutes. How? 3 hours is 3 into 60, which is 180 minutes. Then rest is 20 minutes left. After 220 minutes are left. So 3 hours 20 minutes. So students, with this example 4 is over. Now students, the scale of a map, example 5. The scale of a map is given as 1 is to, I think 1 is to 3 crores. Okay, 1 is to 3 crores. 2 cities are 4 centimeter apart on the map. Find the actual distance between them. See, just a scale of 1 represents 3 crores. And that is one scale is 1 centimeter is equal to, in the map, if the distance is 1 centimeter apart, that is equal to 3 crores. Okay, 3. Okay, 3 crores. And similarly 4 centimeters is how much? This is a question. So 1 centimeter represents 3 into 10 to 9 20 in standard form. Okay, 3 crores has 7 zeros. 1 and 3 into 10 to the power 7. Okay, now is equal to x by y. Okay, so 1 centimeter becomes 4 centimeter. Let's say 1 centimeter becomes 4 centimeter. Okay, then what will be the distance between these two cities? Okay, so that is the question. Now see, we have to apply the same idea. We have to move y here. We will keep the 4 as it is, and we will move this entire term there. Okay, so we will get 4 into 3 12 into 10 to the power 7. I think centimeter. Yes, 7 centimeter. Okay, now in kilometers, how much it will be? That is the question. If you convert this into kilometer, how much it will be? So 1 centimeter is equal to 100 meter. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So from centimeter we have to convert kilometer, which means we have to divide it with 100, and then we have to divide it with 1000. So 10 power 7 is, see, 12 into 10 power 7 divided with, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 10 power 5. So in the chapter exponents, I have explained okay, let me explain this one more time. 1 by 3 into 10 power 7 is equal to 4 by 5. So here we want the value of 5. So y is equal to, we will move y from here to here, and then we will move 3 into 10 power 7 to here. We will get y is equal to 4 into 3 into 10 power 7. So if you multiply 4 into 3, you will get 12 into 10 power 7 centimeter. Divided with, now see, 1 centimeter is, if we want to convert centimeter to kilometer, 1 centimeter is 100 meter, 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So what we will do is, whenever we have to convert a smaller like denomination or terms to a bigger one, what we do is we divide it. Okay, so here we will divide it with 100 to convert centimeter to meter first, then to convert meter to kilometer, then again we have to divide it with 1000. So how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can write it as 10 power 5. Okay. Now 12 into 10 power 7 and divided with 10 power 5. Now in the exponents chapters, I have taught you that whenever the base is same and the numbers in division, we subtract the powers. So here we will get 12 into 10, 7 minus 5. So we will get 12 into 10 power 2. Okay. So 12 into 10 power 2. 12 into 10 power 2 is how much? 12 into 100. Which is equal to 1200 or 1200 kilometers. Okay. So students, with this the example problems are over. Now let's move on to exercise 13.1. So in the exercise 13.1, the first question, see, following are the car parking charges near a railway station. Up to 4 hours it is 60 rupees, 8 hours it is 100 rupees, 12 hours it is 140 rupees, and 24 hours it is 180 rupees. Check if the parking charges are in proportion to the parking time. Okay, see. So here, we have time, then we have a cost. Okay, so time is how much? Time is 4 hours and the cost is 60 rupees. For 8 hours parking, it is 100. Then for 12 hours parking, the cost is 140 rupees. Then for 24 hours, the cost is 180 rupees. Okay. So students, now they are asking if this charge is in proportion. Okay. So what we will do is, let's take these two values first. 4 by 60. 4 by 60. Let's cancel it with 4. Divide it with 4. We will get here 1. Here we will get 4, 50. We are getting 1 1 by 50. Yes? Yes, we are getting 1 by 50. Now, here we are getting 1 by 50. Now see here, 8 by 100. Divided with 2, we will get 4, we will get 50, we will get 2, we will get 25. Here we are getting 2 by 25. Here we are getting 2 by 25. So this is not in proportion. These two are not in proportion. Now let's see the third one. The third one is 12 by 140. If you divide it with 2, we will get 6. We will get 70. We will get 3. We will get 35. So the answer we are getting is 3 by 35. So obviously it is very clear that they are not in proportion. Okay. Now look at the second question. The second question is, a mixture of paint is prepared by mixing 1 part of red pigment with 8 part of base. In the following table, find the part of base that needs to be added. Okay, so this is the part of red pigment, okay, red pigment. And next we have base. Okay, so for every red pigment, for 1:8 means for every red pigment we require 8 base pigment. For every 1 part of red pigment we require 8 part of base pigment. Okay, so next one is 4. This is missing, so I am giving it name Y1. Next is 7. I am giving it as Y2 because this is missing. Next is 12, and the next is 20. Y3, Y4. So these values are missing. So what part of base must be added with 4 part of red pigment? What part of base must be added with 7 part of red pigment? What part of base must be added with 12 part of pigment? That is missing. Okay. So what we will do is, we will take the same formula, which is x1 by y1 is equal to x2 by y2 here also. So we will get 1 by 8. See, 1 by 8 is equal to 4 by y. We want the value of y. So what we will do, we will move y from here to here. We will get 1 into y is equal to 4. This 8 has to move from here to here. 4 into 8. So y is equal to 4 into 8, 32. So y1 okay, y1 is equal to 32. So we are getting here value 32. Okay. See, 1 is multiplied with 4. 1 is multiplied with 4 to get 4. Similarly, 8 is multiplied with 4. So automatically we will get 32. We can think that way also, or we can use the formula. Okay. Now see, 1 is multiplied with 7 to get 7. Then 8 has to be multiplied with 7. 8, 7 is how much? 56. That way also we can think, or we can do it like this. But in the paper we have to do certain process. Okay, so I am writing this text. So next is 1 by 8 is equal to 7 by 2. Now we want the value of y2. So 1 into y2 is equal to 8 into this. 8 has to move towards here. So 8 into 7. y2 is how much? 8 and 7 is 56. Okay, so here we get 56. Next. Next, 1 by 8 is equal to 12 by y3. Here we want to find the value of y3. So y3 has to move here and 8 has to move here. So 1 into y3 is equal to 12 into 8. So 1 into y3 is y3. 12 into 8 is 96. So here we get 96. So next y4. Here we will put 20. 1 by 8 is equal to 20 by y3, y4. And y4 is equal to 1820, which is 160. Okay students, so with this question number 2 is over. Now look at question number 3. So students, that's it for today's class, and we will continue in our next class. Thank you very much.